During this segment, we're going to look at a comparison between a competitor's marker that is widely available compared to our valve marker, and then we're also going to look at our dye-based felt marker. We're going to look at a couple of things here. We're going to look at dry times and durability. These all relate to ease of use. I've agitated both valve markers, so we won't need to do that. That is something you want to do on any valve marker. They do have a little ball bearing in there that you need to agitate the material. We've already done that. I'm going to take and apply this to a finished panel. I'm going to do the same with our valve action marker. Now, don't be too concerned about the color differences between the markers. That's not really what we're too concerned about with on this. We're just going to be looking at dry times and durability. Those are the two valve markers. Those are going to have the higher pigmented material, where the dye-based marker is a little more translucent. You'll be able to see through and see the grain below. So we've applied those. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer now. And this way we can kind of see how long it takes for these various products to dry. I'm going to start with our dye-based felt marker. It's already dried to the touch. And our paint valve marker, the highly pigmented, is dried to the touch. We're in just a few seconds. However, this one is still wet. This particular type of marker has no binder in it, where our markers have a clear coat built in to the system. Now, if you're in a manufacturing setting, these certainly could be recoated if you'd like, but for the homeowner or the end user, it's not necessary to top coat these. We'll take a little t-shirt material here and we're going to do a rub against these to see if we have any color transfer, and as you can see, we don't. A little bit with the paint, it's a little bit slower drying, but as that dries, that'll become color fast. Again, the competitor wipes right up. We're in about a minute 10 seconds. Now, the other thing that we look at is household cleaners, Windex, those type of glass cleaning supplies. I'm going to spray a little bit on here. Again, we're going to take that finger, we're going to rub, and you'll notice that the one down here just wipes right off, while the others are a lot more durable. Again, this one is just wet as it can be. These are very color fast. Now, in a situation where maybe you've applied the marker and you've applied too much, or it's the wrong color, and you want to remove it, we need to do that with an abrasive. And we can do that with a 4/0 steel wool. It's just like an eraser, just light pressure, and you can actually feather that back to the right color, the right intensity, or you can remove it altogether. That's on the paint and the valve marker. The dye marker, the same thing. Abrasively, we can remove that. Now, in our customer care kits, we supply a little piece of white Scotch-Brite pad. This also is an abrasive that can be used to remove these. I like to use a little lubricant with that, so I'm going to put a little soap here on the end of the pad, and we can then lighten and remove that color and get it to the intensity that we want. And those are just some features and benefits of our markers over some of the competitors that are out there. Not having to top coat for the end user, the homeowner, is a very important aspect of the repair.